It's Ultracity 6060.
Well, hello again, everybody. Oh, tree! And what perfect timing, it blocked my view of the tower. Uh, I'm back from spring break. Did all kinds of amazing stuff over the break, like homework. And now I'm ready to get back to some Minecraft. Been doing a little bit of work on the tower there. And, this sapling's been here for weeks, and now picked the perfect time to shoot up in my face. But I put some arcane levitators down here in the bottom. Still need to hook up some redstone to these so they can be off, so I'll have a way back down, but right now they still take me up. Not that matters with a jetpack, but I still need to make some stairs coming out of here somewhere to lead up to our little Thaumcraft room here. I had some trouble deciding what colors to use back there. Speaking of which, I want this to be dark iron, not regular iron, but I really like the lead blocks behind the cauldrons here, but I ran out of lead. That will go away, by the way. It does not look good there. But I tried some alternatives to lead, like wool or these Zycraft something blocks, and those are way too bright. Wool was a little too bright as well. But these warded stone blocks I think look really nice, and they're pretty easy to make, so that's what I might use instead of lead. And you can kind of see this dark iron, I think. It looks alright. Goes with the theme, I think. It's hard to tell with all the fire. Oh, I forgot to show while I was up there the glass in the floor. This is viewing glass from Zycraft. I used it just because it has a connected texture. I would have preferred to use warded glass. I'll just show you right here. But I have some Java issues, and if I try and run in fast graphics, the game tends to crash randomly with no warning. So I usually run in... Did I say fast? I meant fancy. So I tend to run in fast graphics, which from some angles this glass looks fine, but from others it does not. So unless they fix that at some point, I'm gonna use the viewing glass for now. But things are taking shape. I just need to make some more of those blocks over there, fill in the walls. But I'm going to take a break from that for now. Of course I can't sleep. And add a little bit to the more industrial infrastructure here. I think it's about time we gave our blast furnace some company. So I've got an industrial grinder ready to go, an implosion compressor, and all of the machine casings we need to get those up and running. So I'm gonna head down here, put those in, each in their respective spots. I'll get back to you when that's a little more done. Incidentally, I got rid of this creeper spawner. Come off there. Since we've got the witch spawner, we really don't need a separate one just for gunpowder. So I went ahead and put a skeleton one in instead. I've got an infinity bow right now, but you never know. We might find something to do with arrows. But here we go. We've got a triple threat here. Productivity. So I'm gonna test this out with a little coal ore. Seems to be working just fine. Got some thorium that way. And the implosion compressor, I really hope doesn't explode in my face. I'm gonna test this out. And boom! Quite literally, it worked just fine. So that is great. And this is working too. Alright. First try even. So that'll open up all kinds of automation in the future, but for now, back to magic. Actually, before I get back to building, I'm going to take a moment to complain a little bit. as I sit here by my crappy makeshift experience grinder. I really like GregTech, and those last two machines I built were basically to make iridium, because there are a whole lot of recipes that take iridium with GregTech, but GregTech does a lot of really cool things. It adds a lot of blocks with some pretty unique functionality. It does lots of cool things. But I was going to make some advanced solar panels, which I have quite a few solar panels. I only made 2 into advanced solar panels so far, but I'm glad I did, because the recipe recently changed. So recent, in fact, that there's no texture for the new parts yet. And I wish I'd made more when I could, because if I find the right part here, and I did not, but the recipe changed, so one of the things it now requires is UU matter. Now, the complaint I have here is where GregTech really doesn't shine is its lack of an appropriate sort of tech curve. Now, what I mean by that is a solar panel is basically a power supply that doesn't require much management, or you can just sort of put it down and forget about it and it keeps working. So it provides power. Now, in order to make it with the new recipes, you need UU matter. So how do you get UU matter? Well, you need a matter fabricator, and you need quite a bit of energy to put into it to make the UU matter. So in order to make a solar panel, which provides EU, you already need to have a very hefty and reliable supply of EU. So you sort of run into the situation where if you can make the solar panel, you don't really need the solar panel. You're already past the point where it's necessary. And there are a few other examples. I'm not going to get way into it, but that is my complaint. And I'll leave it at that. Alright, well, I've made some progress here. Make sure I don't get flanked, because I still have some lighting issues. I really don't think I'm gonna stick with these lamps. They don't look very good. I was thinking I might use the Zycraft lamps, but they were just put in. Oh, that sorted my inventory. But they aren't updated in this texture pack yet, so I might change those once they're in. As for the rest of the design, I might need some help deciding on the windows and such, whether to use that stone or the warded stone that's colored. I don't think I'll be using the regular gray stone because it doesn't look good. And as for the choice of bars or glass or whatnot, I think I might go with the soul cages again. So it's just looking kinda nice. But I'm gonna grab a wand here, show my setup. Let's say I want to make some Nitor. Throw some coal in here, throw some lux. There's gonna be a little bit left over, but it got sucked right out of the tube there. And if we come over here, like a big magic Schwarzwald clock, out comes our golem to put away our essentia. So just to show you a little setup for that, obviously got some tunnels under there, and I've got the tallow golems here in the back who do their little magic. They can actually pull through one block, so I stuck a block in there between them and the things that I forget what they're called, and I'm only giving them one bottle at a time now. I'll set up a chest for them to get those from, because I don't know if anyone else has had this problem. Look at me with only 2 stone, not ready to cover them up. But personally, I've had the problem where if you give them more than 1 jar, they'll fill all the jars they have, go running into the room with the warded jars, and they'll only pour essentia into one of them instead of multiple. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Also out here, I was trying to decide what kind of trees to line this path with. Should I use regular swampy jungle trees? Should I use these kapok trees? I thought they'd look nice, but up close they really look yucky. So I might use these tall cherryless cherry trees. I don't know. If you've got any feedback, let me know. Maybe I should use giant mushrooms. Maybe I should use redwoods. Who knows? And obviously I have to do a lot more work up there before it looks like a tower. But yeah, it's taking shape. Now, unfortunately, I'm a little low on time, and I'm not going to be getting to my next semi-major project right now. But there is a method of mining I've been meaning to try, and now seems like as good a time as any. So, let's go do some science. Alright, well that didn't work as well as I'd hoped. He's mostly just killing the cows and not actually destroying any of the actual blocks around here. Oh, although you saw there, he shot a nice slow motion blockbuster. Trying to get some cows in the caves back there. But at any rate, this is pretty much a failed experiment. I think next time I'd have to make more of a separation between him and the cows and what I want mined. You can see him shooting from the ceiling even though his sprite is glitching to the floor. He's still, yep, he's still up there. But I think it's time to put him down. He's killing the bats too. So here we go. And with the spoils from our battle, we can use the nether star to make a wand of the thaumaturge. Thaumaturge. So sparkle sparkle. Brand new wand, good times. And thank you, Mr. Golem, for doing your job. Ooh, that filled up more than I thought it would. Probably just made some flux. But no big deal. Anyway, next time I hope to show you some of the other things I've been working on. And until then, as always, thanks for watching.